now watching The Social Butterfly with Priscilla. All things entertainment. Can we have a conversation? Hi everyone, I actually want to introduce to you Mccants Cheesecake, and I'm so happy he chose to be here with us because he's been in high demand and he hasn't chosen to go to anyone's show but mine, so I feel special. And he brought us some of his goods from his store. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Mike Mccants. I've been in the White Plains since all my life. I graduated from class, pretty much. Yeah. I graduated class of 1993, so
okay.
This is my home base.
Awesome, yeah. Awesome. And so what made you decide to go into the cheesecake business?
By chance.
Really?
Yeah, it was by chance. We had an idea for the African Festival at Valhalla.
Okay.
And I've been doing other business. I had a salon, I had a barbershop, I had a drafting firm. So we were sitting down to think about what can we sell at the African Festival that's different. And we came up with the cheesecake jar.
Wow.
And then from that, it blossomed into a whole cafe.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you, were you always a cook?
No, the first time cooking. I don't cook.
Oh, so you sure I'm not going to like fall out?
I'm a good learner. That's one thing about me. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it 100%.
Okay, so you guys are seeing me taste this live. This is Mccants Cheesecake, and it's been in high demand. All my girlfriends told me about it. So we are going to try it right now. Let's see.
It's creamy, right? It's home style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good stuff. I'll be knocking on your door. Tell your wife I'm coming over. This is really, really good. It's creamy. It's everything, and then you have your crunch and your texture on the bottom. This is awesome.
Yeah. Well, what makes it really different is we make ours in a jar. It's actually baked in a jar. It's baked and it's stored in a jar. So I think the jar has a factor. I haven't got it tested yet, but I think it's the factor of the creaminess. It's not out exposed to the air or the water.
That is so amazing.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh. So you said you're open for breakfast, lunch?
So about 9 months ago, you can't live off of cheesecake. I mean, it's a seasonal product.
Right,
So we decided to offer breakfast, then we decided to offer lunch, and then we decided to offer lunch and breakfast all day.
Wow.
So you can have breakfast at night, lunch in the morning. It's more like a deli, cafe, and bakery combined.
So can you tell people where they can find you?
Online. You could do online at mccantsmeatcheesecake.com.
Like I'm about to find him every day.
At 4 Martin Avenue in White Plains.
Uh-huh.
You can charge Karma. The Karma's pretty good too.
Oh, you listen. Yeah. I'll be there right after the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now, I think we got 2 flavors here. We have total of 27 flavors.
Of cheesecake?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm making a mess here. But listen, don't mind me, guys. Order Mccants Cheesecake. It's so good. So good. Thank you for popping by.
You gonna try a burger?
But you want me to bite the burger too?
But you said you're vegan, so I don't want to get you sick.
Yes, like I have something even better. For Women's Month, we're kicking it off with a bang. We have every now and again we'll have a legacy, a legend come through our doors. And we have the incredible, amazing, legendary icon, DJ Jazzy Joyce. Yay! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Jazzy, can you come in with us, please? I want you to taste the goodness that we have. First, I want to say thanks to God for this platform. Secondly, I want to say I have the most amazing, incredible, pioneer, legendary, icon, powerhouse. I mean, I could keep going.
No.
I could keep going.
I'm honored and humbled.
The incredible DJ Jazzy Joyce.
Can we hear I want to say thank you for having me.
I am so grateful. First of all, this is a monumental moment for me. I saw you as an African American woman, especially one of a darker hue, out there breaking the mold. You were in a male-dominated industry, and you were just unapologetically yourself, and it was so inspirational and empowering to witness.
It's interesting.
Like, tell me more.
No, but you have to understand, it's interesting to hear it.
Yeah.
Because there's an assumed idea in the universe that we know these things.
Yes.
So hearing it back helps.
It does. It does. But you're incredible. No. And I give you a comedic bow.
No.
I bow.
Listen, sometimes I wonder if I knew any better, if I would have taken this route. But I'm here.
That's interesting.
So yeah.
That's interesting. So it wasn't music for you at first?
For me, what got me DJing was, I'm born and raised in New York, Bronx, New York. So everything about hip hop culture. It's the home of the energy.
Yeah.
So everything was around me. The subway trains, the graffiti writers, so that was it. As soon as I went outside of my birthplace, I had no choice. It's on my birth certificate. I fell in love with the culture of hip hop. But if I would have known better.
If you Jazzy said if you would have known better, it wouldn't have been DJing.
Music and just everything I experienced, but you know, what if I was a surgeon?
What if? You would have been a flavor surgeon with the mohawk.
Right, I would have been in the room telling them when getting ready to operate, put on such and such in my music, and I would have been like, y'all gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? What if?
DMX.
Yeah, so the what if.
Shout out to DMX.
Is what I say in terms of my brilliance. What if that was applied to something else? The focus, the energy, and everything. So just, I'm thankful.
Yeah.
But
what if? What if? There's so many reasons that you are inspirational. One of which is you didn't kind of go with the flow. You had your own, individualism, and you were just fearless. What kicked in that fearlessness for you?
I think because I'm an only child, I had to be brave all my life. I didn't have a sister or a brother. I was in whatever I was in, and I had to use everything that I had to navigate.
Absolutely.
So it's like being alone. I didn't have, I guess, as many voices saying, no, don't do that. It was just my inner voice saying, okay, I'm out. So
were your parents musically inclined?
I found my father with 1-800-US search when I was about 37 years old. I'm 50 now. He is. In seeing him, I saw
yourself.
It's an amazing thing. So I'm sorry to anybody who don't have the opportunity to see to bridge the gap. To have a relationship with your parents. But when you see your bloodline, you see characteristics of yourself back at yourself. So
it's you mirrored.
Yes. So yes, he is musically inclined. When I found him, there are a couple of things that are parallel. Remember, he wasn't in my life for 37 years, but I was doing the same things he was doing, and he's located in North Carolina. Hey, he roller skates, still roller skates. To this day. I told you I'm 50, so Wow. He rode motorcycles. I rode motorcycles. Crashed in '96, broke my collarbone.
Really?
I'm an avid bike lifer.
I love bikes too. Yes, bike life. Yes.
Then, roller skates. And the music thing, but just the roller skating and motorcycle riding. To not know him in any form of any way.
Wow.
And then to come back into his life at that point in my life, and then to see parallels, not only in the physical, but in the choices I've made without him being there to influence.
To influence that.
Is
amazing.
Deep.
That's incredible. It's incredible.
So, yeah. Mom, sorry to finish up answering this. Mom always played music. She was my first, mothers are the first teacher.
Yeah, they're your first home. Yeah. Absolutely.
So she was the first foundation, but they both are musically.
What did she used to play?
soul, a lot of, you know, just when you hear the stories of anybody in my demo, there's certain Saturday morning clean up the house and cook music.
Yes,
and it's the
the traditional, typical, yes.
You know, just.
I know the internet has you starting in '83, but I know better than to believe what I read online. So when was it the thing for you to just first say, you know what, because that is a male-dominated industry. When did you say, I could do that too? Like, you are one of the first to do this.
To carry the torch for a long time.
What made you say, I can do that?
The person who taught me.
Who taught you?
A young man. He's no longer with us. My grandmother and his mom were good friends. Back then, women raised their kids together, so it's like you kind of like your family, but not family. Your mom's.
Right.
So long story short, he taught me the basics, and I just think that. Repeat the question, because this mimosa got me messed up, and I'm looking at the cheesecake. Cheesecake, but
open the cheesecake, Jazz. We gotta let you taste it. So we'll do it at the same time, and we'll do a cheers on the cheesecake.
Cheers on the cheesecake. Tell them the name of it. It's
Mccants cheesecake, and you're eating the home style one with me. Okay. So, and I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, oh my god, it's so good.
Repeat the question, because
the question was Mom, no, we covered that already. What was it for you that said, you know, DJ?
Because I knew from young that I was sarcastic.
And sprinkle it on everything.
Right, so if I was a rapper, I would have been like one of the first battle rappers.
Really?
Like from the gate, I'd have been tearing people up, like, hold up.
Jazzy would have been DMX, y'all. Okay?
But I talk slow. Naturally, so
you're like Solange,
and Mace,
yep,
and a couple other people. It's just something that I can't help. I talk slow, so I just knew I didn't want to talk to people. So I was like, let me go and figure out what they doing over here with this equipment. Oh, that seems cute. Oh, you all right? And then I would focus on I gotta be better than him, because I don't want nobody to tell me. Just because I got a vagina
that I can't do
that.
Yes,
so that's what I just wanted to be good.
Kudos for Jazzy, like totally. I love that.
Cheesecake is the bomb.
What? And he makes it in the jars. That's what makes it so incredible.
I heard the interview and I was like, wow. So in my mind, I was like, look, because everything was numbers. I was like, he must slow cook it. Because the glass would break.
Yes.
Probably under temperature constraints.
Under it. And that's how you do it. Oh, you can't give the secret. Huh?
Yeah, no, I'm not asking. I'm not asking for the secret
sauce, right?
But the fact that it's actually, it's not like they bake it and then dump it.
Yeah,
they're making it and
in the jar.
In here, this is
incredible.
This is. Can I call it crack? Cake crack, cupcake crack.
Yep.
This is some crack. Like, and crack used to come in glass bottles, and they smoked it out of it anyway.
They sure did.
Cake crack, nigga.
Cake crack.
I said the N-word.
Crazy. Sorry. The N-bar.
Believe it. It's good.
It's so good. So good.
I'm not going to put mine down.
I'm no, you know, I wouldn't be able to focus right now if I just, but like, there's so many things going on. My favorite DJ, great cheesecake, and then you have to try the burger too. He said it's good, and the
I might have to wrap it. I'm gonna try it here. I'm gonna take one bite, but I might have to take it with me for later.
Right?
Is it? Am I allowed?
Yes, of course.
I was just checking, and I have some things for you, and I didn't bring it, but
see, y'all don't understand. Like,
no, I didn't bring it to the seat.
Oh,
but
to the
I have
seat?
it. I'm gonna present it. We're gonna work that out. So
y'all, I feel so. This is a na moment. Okay, y'all. Listen, I mean, I have throughout the years, one thing I really want to shine light on about you is you're so approachable.
People don't think
humble. No, forget people. Whoever's saying whatever you're saying, like, you got to deal with me now, okay? Because, like, all right? So, I mean, I'm just, you know, joking around, but I think light needs to be shined on that, because you've been in the industry for so many years and you're not jaded by the industry's jargon, and people can actually walk up on you. I've taken several photos with Jazzy and I have enough photographic evidence that I could be like, I'm pregnant. And Jazzy, like, you are the father.
No, where's Lori? Nah.
And they would believe it, because I have like 6 taking photos with fans, Jazzy. I got like 6, 7 photos. Like, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to have them put them in the back of the screen. I got to do the You Are the Father dance
right now. You know how they be falling out. Oh! But I would. Yes. Be a good thing.
And I mean, I wanted to say, you are so incredibly humble, appreciative, just an all-around upstanding human being, and I think that's important.
Thank you.
You haven't lost touch with the people.
I did at one time.
You did?
I did. We have
Tell
to
me
be
what
honest.
That's about. Yeah, let's have a conversation.
Remember, I'm a child prodigy, one of the pioneers of the craft, and then I was coming up in this,
right,
and not knowing how to do it. So in the midst of all of the power that came with it,
yes,
with being in the spotlight and successful.
Tell the truth, Jazz. You have about 10 women.
No, not 10. I'm a monogamous spirit.
Really?
Yes, but being an entertainer and being in the business is misunderstood in terms of you're socializing for the idea of business and for the energy of business. But
some people will take you just being professional and kind as flirtation.
Right.
Also.
I've heard that a lot of times when people would say, "Oh, she tried to," and I'm like, "Oh, no. You just come from a mean house.
Right.
You're not used to people being kind to you, but I was just being respectful. I don't like you like that.
Right. Right.
That's a misunderstanding that people who prefer some, whatever your sexual preference is,
right.
It's kind of weird when I can talk about this now. A gay person is in the room, and then heterosexuals feel like, oh, you don't want me?
Right.
Hello.
So you go through that end of the spectrum as well.
Everything. It's a lot of assumptions.
Right.
Based on assumptions.
Right. Right.
And thank you for saying kind things about me, but I was an animal at one time. I used to be a savage. I'm not even going to, let's just, because it
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
No, but you got to think of, here's the thing in my truth.
Right.
I was asked the opinion of someone's artistry. And if I know what the standard is, they don't like, it's not, how do you say it to a person nicely? You're not up to par. Yeah. So that energy was applied to my character.
Right.
The truth of me. And sometimes I didn't
have
like
Charlemagne.
Right. And sometimes we don't have time to make it pretty. The truth.
To sugarcoat
it. Charlemagne, Dame Dash.
Yes.
All of the people who you don't appreciate their honesty. Yeah, nah.
Honesty comes off as harshness and
but it's not.
It's not.
It's listen. We get lied to all the time, nicely with a smile, and then it's a slow process of being in the lie. Yeah. Whereas when you got the truth, it wasn't no waste of time. We didn't waste.
That's right. That's right. You get right to it.
Now you can fix.
Now you can fix it. What does women's empowerment mean to you?
In these days and times, women's empowerment is a great thing, but at the same time, when you understand the system as a whole,
right,
is it just pimpish? Pimpish, meaning because. Do we say, okay, ladies, y'all could go to the front? Because they've been running things anyway for a long time. Right. A lot of these empires, the nucleus is a gang of women who are the brains behind it. Absolutely. There's so many things. So to finally give them some financial respect and just overall respect is a beautiful thing. But at the same time, I'm seeing it and I'm watching it, but like me, I'm wondering what is the real meaning.
What's the end all be all?
Right, because things are put in place for a reason. Why is this all of a sudden a movement is where I'm at. So I really don't have an opinion on it. I appreciate it, respect it, and I see it.
Yeah. Hashtag me too.
Bang. Because you were waiting for, you thinking like how I'm thinking. Okay, yeah, this is in place, but.
Yeah. And then, you know, I have a few opinions about that may not go down so nicely. But, you know, I mean, because I, with all respect to the women that have experienced uncomfortable situations, which is something I wanted to ask you if you've ever experienced that before. But with all due respect to them, there are some women that kind of take advantage of that. And people don't want to hear that side of the story. You know, it's a very touchy subject. It's an extremely touchy subject.
Right, because it seems like anytime any word that comes before empowerment, right? It seems to me, and I could be wrong, but any word that comes before empowerment, usually the collective of people that it's supposed to empower don't get empowered.
There, I said it.
But that was
I said it.
But it's true.
It's so true.
The foundation of the movement, what was it based on? Who are those? Who is the ideal woman that this energy is supposed? Like, I want to ask an interesting question that we don't think about. Like we when we think of women, right? But when we think of anything that's happening in this world that men do,
right?
A woman gave birth to them.
You heard it first, y'all. Jazzy said it, and I co-sign.
Because when I see a lot of things that happen, just and on so many fronts, I'm like, who's the woman behind it? Like a beehive, inside the beehive is a queen.
Is a queen.
She's sitting in there protected.
Oof.
Sending out orders.
That right there makes me want to moonwalk around the studio, Jazzy. You said there's inside the beehive is a queen and she's protected. That's such a poignant point right there that I think many people need to just taste that and just chew it for a while, savor the flavor, and swallow it.
And so many women have not been protected for so long. My look allows me to not disappear. In a sense, it's big. Not everyone can walk around at this age comfortably and do it in a way that it feels stylish. And if I wasn't like, if I didn't appear like this, I would probably disappear.
There's a lady called the Accidental Icon.
Yeah.
And you remind me of her.
Really?
Because you're ageless. You're ageless, you're fearless, you're stylish, and you just don't give a shit.
Because at the end of the day, listen, when they close, when the coffin is old, when it's, you can't slide in there with me, you can't, like, right, and did you live? Did you live? That's got to be the saddest thing on this earth.
Cheers to that.
Listen, I crashed on my motorcycle, but I crashed doing something that I loved, or even thought I loved, even if you thought you loved it.
Yeah.
The thing is, I gave it 110%. That's it. Anything you do.
And that's what counts. That's what counts. Okay, Jazzy, enhance this picture for us. 1990s, enhance the picture for us. Juice movie. You got Pac. Right. You got Latifah. You got Tretch. You got all these incredible Omar Epps. During that scene, was Omar Epps and his competitor really DJing?
Oh, I mean, it's a movie.
You're gonna crush my fantasy of that movie.
No, it's a movie.
Debunk it.
And the real scratches, the person doing the scratches is DJ Scratch.
DJ Scratch.
Yeah.
Yes. So Omar Epps wasn't scratching in that scene?
Nah, but Omar's married to
Keisha
Epps. From
Total.
Shouts to both of them. They're
Absolutely
both amazing
That movie really defined a generation. Can you explain what some of the energy was like on that set?
For me, on the set?
Yes.
Well, the set was a typical hip-hop environment.
Yeah.
Organized chaos, if you will. A movie set is organized chaos. So it was that, but it was just, we were so used to being around each other because of the culture. So we're not, that's Latifah, that's whoever, because we've been around each other.
Absolutely. Because
of the culture. Tupac, I didn't see him. I met Tupac on my own. Outside of the movie.
If any
after the rape allegation. And when I approached him, he was very understandably
taken aback,
protective of his
space.
Yes, so when I got in and I whispered in his ear and I said who I was, his smile like mine. He's a Gemini.
Yes. You're a Gemini. Yes. My son's a Gemini. They're beautiful. You guys are beautiful people.
Hard
passionate.
To understand. Yes. And
very passionate.
His smile opened up and I was like, and I hugged him and
he needed that love.
Yes. He needed for me to be a female that I wasn't coming into his world to hurt it. It was right after that time. So I understood. That's why when he got away with me, not understanding who I was, I still remained patient because I knew what he was dealing with.
Right. And that was tough.
But Juice, for me, the most amazing thing was when we went to the premiere. And, you know, when you're in a movie, you don't know if you're going to make the edit.
Absolutely.
Any video, anything, you go, you participate, you don't know how it's going to be edited. And my little scene, I'm sitting in the movie and I'm going like this, the DJ.
I remember. I was like, that's Jazzy Joyce.
But you have to understand how big that looked.
You really did.
On the movie
So was it a warehouse or was it?
No, we were in a movie theater. And we don't know how, what we're going to see. So I'm sitting there and then to see my face come on the screen for the movie. Yeah, so
that you actually made the cut.
So Juice, that's my Juice moment.
That's dope.
Because we don't know.
Dope. That movie defined a generation.
That and a couple other ones.
A couple others. You got Belly and all that. Okay, part 2, we are going to continue with Jazzy Joyce. I'm not letting her go anywhere, okay? You are now watching The Social Butterfly with Priscilla. All things entertainment. Can we have a conversation?